Okay. Hi everybody. Welcome to another one of my videos. In this one, I would like to discuss how the Jehovah's Witnesses are actually living in a false reality. And what do I mean? Well, to kind of sum it up really, it's like whatever the governing body says, whatever the elders say in the Kingdom Hall, trust and believe that 100%, but anything on the outside, nope. It's all false, fake news. None of it's true. Which takes me right into the first aspect of it, of how I would say they're actually living in a false reality. How they view the outside world. It's just like I said, basically when I was a Jehovah's Witness, it was more or less the attitude that you, like, anybody on the outside you want to limit your association with, don't trust anything they try to say or tell you. Like, it's almost like I would say Jehovah's Witnesses, some of them, like, their attitude, like, it's almost like a superiority complex. Like, they're better than everybody outside of the world, because we have the truth and they don't. Like, everybody on the outside is untrustworthy. Limit your association as much as possible. Don't believe anything they say. And this is why many witnesses also don't participate in so many things, like holidays, military service, voting. And some even stay in a lower job in order to do more in order so that they can, like, pioneer and, do more for the organization. And to see all the worldly governments as bad and evil, and the best example I think I can give on that aspect, I would say, on news. Now, I know even the governing body has come out and said, like, it's don't, basically, if any worldly news report is talking negatively about the witnesses, then it's fake news. But it's like, whoa, wait, stop. That means you're keeping it one-sided. You're not giving your members both aspects, both sides of, like, so just the sheer amount of, like, filtering right there would show you're trying to create a false reality. Maybe not the best wording, but I think you get what I'm trying to say. The JWs are always living, it's like they live day to day, because, why put so much time and effort into pursuits in Satan's system when it's going to end any day, because the end is right around the corner, like it's been for so many decades. I think the main point there is that they're awaiting an end or an Armageddon that is not biblically accurate. The leaders have made many false predictions on when the end would come, and nothing. But you gotta wonder why so many stay in. Well, I think this is what I'm trying to bring out, because it's a false reality, but they got their members, like, buried so deep in it. And another aspect, like, they're essentially expected to fake their happiness. or I should say many JWs find that they kind of gotta wear like a fake smile most of the time, I guess, especially in the preaching work. Anytime they're preaching, because you gotta be happy. Like they're supposed to be spreading good news, so you gotta have a smile on your face. Or it's like, hey, we're in the one true religion. What reason is there to be sad? And yet, I think it's well known by now that there are many JWs that are on antidepressants and other mental illness within the organization. I believe it has actually one of the highest rates of depression. So, the paradise that they teach is wrong. And to be so hopeful and looking forward to this version of the paradise that's inaccurate that the governing body teach them, so they don't end up living, like really living. They believe the doctrine that their governing body, like whatever they say goes, and they change it and update it every so many years, so which makes what they previously taught inaccurate. So you could almost say, like, all along they're teaching falsehoods, and the aspect of not being allowed to do outside research. An illustration I would use, it's like keeping the members in a one-dimensional box instead of a three-dimensional box. Because when your research is so limited and filtered by the governing body, and so many, like, nope, don't use this, don't go there, it doesn't allow for critical thinking to develop. It's definitely saying that you're not allowed to have doubts. And you know what that really does? It turns the brain to mush. And of course that's what they want. It's the governing body just creates the false reality and that fake delusional reality that's enforced by their beliefs. And then just not to mention that the governing body controls every aspect of a witness's life. Like, oh yeah, music, movies, books, hairstyle, makeup, friends, no holidays. Like, no individuality. They might as well create uniforms that everybody has to wear. Like, I find it's kind of disturbing, really, that I didn't start to really see it sooner. But when you got everything filtered so much, and you spend so many years in such a small box, you don't easily see, like you don't even think like that there is a man behind the curtain, until you finally start, wait, who's back there? Who's behind there? Huh? It's, the way the Jehovah's Witnesses live in their beliefs, it's almost as though like they might as well create their own isolated town or island, like, kind of like become a Jonestown. Or like there's a few others that there's a few others that have done that in the past. I think we're a very similar level. I would say Jehovah's Witnesses are pretty close to that level without actually physically doing that on the earth, like somewhere. But that's just, like I say, partly why I make these videos. I want people to help people to wake up and be free and get out of that box and realize that you don't have to be stuck in a cage and lied to. You are a free thinking, critically thinking, smart individual people, and you deserve better than being so confined by the governing body and the Jehovah's Witnesses. So that's all I wanted to say for this video. Thank you for watching. Please hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.